Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at a Lego City set. This is the 4x4 Fire Truck Rescue set. It is set number 60393. It has 97 pieces, and I paid $6.50 for this set. Now, this set is one of the city sets that retails for $10. I was able to get it on sale, and I have the 4x4 off-road ambulance set that was a gift with purchase. It's really the only city set that I've ever done, and I thought this would be a good companion piece to that, and I wanted to sort of try more city stuff out before getting in deep to another theme. So when I saw I could get this on sale, I decided to pick it up. So in this video, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. While I build, I will speed the video up and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so that is this Lego City 4x4 Fire Truck Rescue. So this is interesting. This is a 5+ set, which seems to make sense. I can't remember if I know all of the design constraints for 5+ sets. If one of the things is like, no stickers or no this or no that or no these building techniques or whatever. This one doesn't have any stickers, thankfully. But I couldn't remember if that's anything that's 6+ and under or 4+, or I don't even know. But this is a print. My overall impression is that this is kind of good. It's small. I don't know how the scale of city stuff really works. In my head, the 4x4 like off-road ambulance set that was the gift with purchase is more substantial than this, but maybe this fits in with certain city type builds, and I'm not sure if they have that consistent of a scale throughout it, but for what this is pretty good. And it comes with kind of a good amount of stuff here that for the $6 that I paid for this, it certainly feels like, or $6.50 that I paid, that's getting close to a polybag price, and it's actually about what I've paid for some polybags in the aftermarket. And, there's a good amount of stuff here if I'm comparing it to that. And at $10, yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have bought this for $10, but for the deal that I got, I'm pretty happy with this. So first thing we'll take a look at is this minifigure, which is a Firefighter fire rescue minifigure. This is a really good minifigure. A lot of detail in the torso, including kind of the like metallic silver carabiner there, this meter for maybe air here, nice kind of reflective sort of stuff in the middle, good color. Really like this torso. Nothing on the midsection, but then we have some of that more reflective coloring on the legs, more detailing on the legs. They're not dual molded, just single molded here. And then at the back we get a nice reflective kind of metallic printed fire logo, which is the same one that's on the vehicle here. The face print is good. This set does not come with a hairpiece for this character, for this minifigure. No alternate face either. They have some glasses on and a fine face, kind of generic, but this helmet piece is really, really nice. So this is a dual molded fire rescue helmet with the black and the really bright yellow, which is very nice. The shaping's great, the colors are great, and then it uses kind of that darker translucent visor here, which is really good. So I'm very happy to get that. And in a set that cost as little as this one did, I think this is a really quality minifigure. Besides the minifigure, we do get two kind of little side things. We get this great cat piece, this molded cat or kitten. It's very small piece there, which I don't know if I have, and if I do, I don't know if I have it in this color. So happy to get that. And then this is a fish, maybe a toy fish or something on a stick, or maybe it's real fish that the firefighter might use to coax the kitten out of a tree. At least that's what it's doing on the box and on the instructions. So cool. Then we have this little side build. It's it's very basic. I'm happy to get more of these leaf elements in these colors that they came in, which is nice. Always happy to get more of those. So this comes with several of them. So we have like a little bit of a tree here, and then just basic stuff and a ladder going up. On the instructions, we have the kitten up there, and the fire rescue tries to use the fish to coax the kitten out of the tree. And in many of the thing, we have a fire here, which I don't know if this is supposed to be, this kind of X here is supposed to be a fire pit. They have you build this little fire, which it looks like a log or something on fire, but it can't be studded down to anything here, so it just has to balance. But that does mean, I think, if using the stud shooter as a water hose type thing to extinguish the fire, it probably can knock that over relatively easy. So if that is supposed to be kind of the play function, that seems fine, that the fire is there and it can move easy enough off of it. But I was surprised that was kind of loosely put on here. At least I don't think it has any way to really stud down. So the fine little side build. It adds some narrative, adds some play, and I'm really happy with the cat and the fish. And then the last thing we have here is the 4x4 fire rescue truck. Now this thing is, kind of small. I was looking at older city sets from back in the day, and they were all very small, maybe even couldn't fit minifigures. I don't know if it's typical for city sets to fit maybe one minifigure only in like this area, or what the deal is. This is very small, but could work well. I kind of picturing it more as like an ATV or kind of like a golf cart style off-roading, or like golf cart sized off-roading fire rescue thing that could be deployed to something kind of off in the wilderness that typical like road faring vehicles might not be able to access. And at that level, I think it makes sense. So we got like nice big tires. I really like these interesting pieces down here, which again, I don't know if are specific for like a certain age sets, but they use these kind of weirdly molded pieces here, weirdly shaped pieces that hold these axles, and they allow for them to be, it's almost acts like a shock, or like a what's the word there? It's escaping me right now, but it also allows these to turn. So by leaning the car or leaning the truck one way or the other, it turns the wheels. And I think that's really nice, and I think it works really well. The colors on this are great. I love the kind of gray, the very vibrant like reflective yellow, or like the caution kind of construction zone yellow is really good. The red is really good. Get a little translucent red, translucent blue here. On the inside, we can fit the minifigure, steering wheel, and that gets covered up easy enough. No like working doors or anything, but we get the impression of mirrors still using these pieces, and you get an impression of a grill, a little more translucent up here. And then at the back we have the stud shooter that can be wielded by the fire rescuer, the minifigure. And I don't know if I have just a white one of these stud shooters, and I also don't know if I've encountered a stud shooter that comes with the trigger element already attached. Usually when I encounter these, they're in 2 pieces, and then you get an extra of the trigger mechanism piece because it's so small. But maybe for sets for a certain age group, they make these where that is not a separate piece. And so that was interesting. Happy to have that, I suppose. And yeah, I'm happy to have this color. And so that can be clipped on either side of the truck. It can also be wielded by our fire rescue expert here. It can be loaded with these kind of light blue translucent tiles, and that can be used to, I believe, like maybe put out this fire. Let me see if I can make that happen here well, I missed, but I imagine if I didn't miss, that might have worked. So nice. And you get a couple of those light blue tiles to fire out of there. I have to find that one that I launched. Here we go. So that's nice. There's play features, there's narrative, there's a good minifigure, a fine vehicle, nice colors. Feels like enough stuff. At $10, yeah, it's probably about fine. I have heard that sometimes City Line stuff is kind of overpriced, especially when considering price to piece, but there's maybe oftentimes a lot of kind of specialty molded pieces and different stuff. So $10, yeah, I don't think I would have bought this because it's just not a theme that I would typically be interested in. But for $6.50, I thought it was pretty good, and very happy with what I got for that price. So nice. I'll show the extra pieces. You do get 2 of the clear translucent blue tiles, as ammunition to represent water for the hose, tile shooter. But we also get an extra one of those, so you really get 3. Then we get an extra of this translucent corner tile, extra of the darker translucent visor, extra of the fire, extra of this bar element here. Yeah. Fine little city set. I don't know if I'm going to do more city sets or not, depending on if I can find deals. Potentially, if I get them as, a gift with purchase, definitely. But this was nice, and I have been liking trying, either Friends stuff or city stuff or just any different Lego theme that I haven't really explored before. I somewhat recently got into Ninjago in a big way, and I'm excited for Dreams, and I'm excited for some of the new Friends stuff. So I thought I would try to do some Lego City stuff as well, and for $6.50, I think this is really good. So happy to have it. If you like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the other videos on my channel, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I will be doing in the future, including potentially more LEGO City stuff, and then a bunch of other LEGO themes of all different size sets, all different prices, all different piece counts, tons of different stuff coming up, so subscribe so you don't miss that. And if you're interested in kind of coming along on the journey with me while I build some bigger sets, right now I'm working on the medieval blacksmith set, and that is over on my Patreon. So if you want to support this channel and some of the work that I do, consider joining me over on Patreon, and you can get access to join me on my journey of some larger sets here. So thank you, everybody, and until next time, thanks. Bye.